reports are that Blake Griffin is aching to play. A lot of fans are making it seem like it's Blake Griffin that just don't want to play, just want to get a check and go on about his life, but that's not true. I'll link an article in the description proving that to be factual. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, Motor City Sports Talk, your boy CJ Goodfella. And apparently Blake Griffin worked out today, and I seen it earlier. I should have got to it earlier, but I've been busy. And, he worked out today. He want to play. He aching to play. He aching to get out there. But it's the medical staff that's going to determine whether Blake Griffin touches the hardwood in this series with the Milwaukee Bucks. And I think it's the right call. People in Detroit, and I know it's a lot of new Piston fans or young Piston fans that don't go back. Remember when they would play Grant Hill with that ankle injury, and Grant Hill just never was the same basketball player again and lost his entire prime. One of the biggest woulda coulda stories. You put him there with Penny. You put him there with McGrady in the injury, Yao Ming. I mean, plenty of other players that's in that category. And the reason that Grant Hill's career got cut hella short, and as far as playing time and minutes, I know he ended up still playing years and years in NBA, but it's because he forced it and tried to play on that ankle in that playoff series, man. And for the Detroit Pistons, in this scenario, they still own about 2 or 3 years of Blake Griffin contract, whether it's, they want to ship Blake Griffin off or whether they want to ride it out with Blake for the next 2 or 3 years. Remember, they going to owe Blake, 32, 35, almost $40 million at the end of this contract. It goes up each of the next few years. So Piston fans can't get selfish and, I want to see Blake out there. And guess what? Blake messed himself up permanently, and the Pistons are stuck with a $30 million plus superstar on the team. They can't even get out there and play. And you stuck with that on the cap. Don't forget you still paying almost $6 million to Josh Smith on the cap. His contract is still on the books, and I'm going to keep saying it. But it ain't a situation where Blake want to steal y'all money. Blake appreciate being here. From the sounds of it, he said not too long ago in L.A., nobody ever said thank you for being here. He got that in Detroit. So I think the Detroit area is growing on Blake Griffin. You know what I'm saying? He ain't from L.A., from Oklahoma City, so he should know a thing or two about, blue collar city or something like that. But like I said before, with Blake Griffin, man, they making it seem like Blake Griffin don't want to play, or he just being lazy and nonchalant about his approach to playing the game. Look here, man, I did this video because Blake want to get out there and play. Blake want to put it all on the court, but you know what? That's why you got a medical team. And I know it's an embarrassment if the Pistons go out there and get blew out by 50-something or whatever it was last game again. But I'd rather get embarrassed in the moment than it affect our future. So if Blake ain't healthy and he gonna just limber up the court and favor that left knee, then man, forget that. It's one playoff series. Hopefully they get back to the drawing board in the offseason. Ed Stefanowski can continue to draft good players, develop Bruce Brown, develop Kyrie Thomas, flip that Reggie Jackson expired contract, and put a team around Blake and Dre. They need guard play. Hopefully Luke Kennard develop, Bruce Brown can develop, Kyrie Thomas develop, but they need play, and they let a lot of players get away, for Reggie Jackson, DJ Augustine. They let Spencer Dinwiddie get away. Let Chris Middleton get away. Yeah, and that can't fall on Ed Stefanowski and Malik Rose. They just, like they say, got to make the small moves that lead to big moves. But as far as pretty much compromising for the here and now and affecting the future for later, I'm not with that, man. Blake ain't 100%, or at least ain't 90%, or it's a chance that he can further cause structural damage to that knee. Sit your ass down. It ain't the point to it. We can be competitive all we want for Milwaukee. Milwaukee is by far a better team than us right now from top to bottom. And a limbering and a half-ass Blake Griffin ain't going to stop Giannis and ain't going to stop us from getting his work. The team is just don't have enough talent overall to beat the Milwaukee Bucks. Next year, we got to get back to the drawing board, get more talent, draft better, develop better, and don't let the Chris Middletons and the Spencer Dinwiddies get by, and don't let the Devin Bookers or let the Klay Thompson slide by us, man. We got to make the correct picks, and we got to just come back better next year. But appreciate it. Motor City Sports Talk. So don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out to the email if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, or a video request. Appreciate the love and support. Continue to share the videos. It's the best way to help your boy out. Motor City Sports Talk, one time for the one time. Y'all know what the business is. We're gone.